we're up in the open silo right now, and we didn't get this quite as full as we thought we were going to. We kind of ran out of high moisture corn. This is down, about 4 doors. However, we need to level it off, so it's going to be down a little more than that. What we're going to do is we're going to level it, and then we're going to put a plastic cover on it. And then we won't end up feeding this out until the bunk is empty. So you can hear the roller mill running. We're just blowing fresh air in here so that we can get this leveled off without getting gassed out of here. So we've got a plastic cover over against the wall over there. Sarge is just climbing in here now. And we're gonna go ahead and start shoveling some corn here. Well, we are just about leveled off. Nate came up the outside, and we're sending 2 doors down. So when we start feeding out of this, we'll have something or a spot for the unloader to blow the corn down the chute. So he's sending that 1 door down, then he's got to have somebody unhook the rope down below, and we'll send this other one down. So we have leveled this off. We've taken about 6 feet out of here. It was right to about there, and on this other side it was to right about here. So we're gaining on it. Got a couple of Mexican backhoes up in here, right, Sarge? Huh? Yeah, that's right too. So, yeah, a little more shoveling. Sun's starting to come up now. And then we can roll the plastic out. Clean the unloader off. Rope is caught. There you go. You got it? Yeah. All right. Well, we've got this leveled off about as good as it's going to get. Now we're going to roll the plastic out. We'll set the unloader down, and then what we'll do is we'll clean the unloader off, and that'll put some weight on top of the tarp. So, looks like tomorrow I can skip gym. I was supposed to do upper body tomorrow, legs on Sunday, but my knees are burning. Your knees burning for some reason? I don't know why, but we'll see how it goes. So, looks like I can skip the gym tomorrow. Well, we'll roll this plastic out and finish this job up here. Well, the plastic's all laid out. Now the unloader's coming down. We're not going to put it down completely. We just need to get it down far enough here so that we can clean it off. And the reason why we want to clean it off, well, there's 2 reasons. One, we want the weight of the corn that's on the unloader to kind of hold this plastic down. And then we don't need this corn sitting on this unloader for 9 months. Anyway, so what we did is we shoveled around the perimeter of the silo, pulled the plastic out of the way, threw the corn on top of the plastic, and then we kicked the corn to the outside of the silo to cover up the plastic, to kind of keep the air from penetrating in underneath this cover. So with the 150 to 200 pounds of corn that's on top of this unloader, that'll work good on top of this tarp here. A lot of powdery stuff on here. And yeah, so we were able to fill this 5 doors from the top. A lot fuller than I thought we were going to have it. Once we ran out of dry corn, or high moisture corn, that kind of surprised me, but it is what it is. So last year this silo settled like 7 doors, so I imagine it's going to settle another couple doors anyway. So, well, we better holler down to Nate. Well, as you can see, we are back down on the ground here, and it just got done raining. So we've got 5 loads of corn that are going to go into Genoa. They're going to get trucking them in there now. And look at what came back here the other day. Tim went and picked this up from the trailer shop here on Wednesday. Today is Friday. This has actually been all put back together and ready to go here for about a week. If you recall, back during corn silage, we had a little bit of an accident with it. Ended up going in the ditch, and we ended up tearing the hell out of the pedestal that comes down to the axle. So they replaced everything on this front axle tower. They put new shocks on it. They fixed this bracket that holds the hopper for the, well, there's a hopper that we can put on here for dumping small grains into a auger or a drive over pit or what have you. This got mungered up right here. We ended up ripping the back bumper off. This is all fixed and it's all ready to go here. They ended up replacing the airbags on it as well. There's a couple of these panels here that popped the rivets on. They re-riveted the white metal back on there, and then the sand shoes got screwed up on the landing gear. They ended up putting new sand shoes on. Actually, they should have popped another rivet in there.
A couple of them missed on the bottom. I think they're both.
Yeah, but it's ready to ride again, isn't it, Tim? How's she pull? Pull straight?
Pull straight. I was doing about 80 down the interstate, you know, and I got my right side tires right on the right line there with the tractor, and the trailer was right there.
Yeah, good. Yeah. So she's gonna ride again. Now, I had a couple of the armchair quarterbacks here saying that, you know, should have had a wrecking company come in to lift this out. Now, I've seen wrecking companies wreck more stuff than they actually get out. They have one objective, and that is to get whatever's blocking the road out of the road, and it's at all costs. Now, this trailer, it's not a dump trailer. It is a live floor. It has a live bottom in it, and I didn't want to screw anything up on the back side. That's why we didn't initially pull this trailer from the rear, because I didn't want to bend anything on this apron that's in this trailer that is used to unload it. Now, years ago, there was a Stinger trailer, one of them tank trailers that has an auger on it. It was actually Neutrinos. Well, it's Cargill now. They went in the ditch over here on Fox Road. It was probably 12 years ago. The guy didn't know where he was. He turned on to Fox, then he went up the fork towards our way, and then when he turned, the trailer went right in the ditch. He had 30 ton of grain on. All right, so I told him, I said, I could go get one of our trucks, you can offload it into the truck. Tow truck was there, hooked on, ripped the auger assembly right off the trailer.
Tow truck driver was doing his thing without offloading first?
Just they didn't want to offload it. So I don't know where you're going to hook onto this trailer to be able to lift it with a rotator. You'd have to set a couple of spreader bars underneath with all this cable contraption and everything.
Gotta get out.
And there's nothing. You can hook a cable down on here and come up over the other side, and all you're going to do is just rip everything right off the trailer. These trailers are made to get the job done, but they're not made all that heavy because they want to be able to maintain a light empty weight. So we're going to get combining corn here. We've just got the C5 on it for now. We've got another truck coming, and you guys will see that here in the future. My brother actually bought another truck, and we're probably going to have that pulling this trailer while we finish up corn, because Tim needs the C5 to haul manure with.
Right. Well, you know, that other truck coming going to be an automatic. Maybe one of your daughters like pull a big
And
trailer.
there you go. There you go. And it's white, same color.
Beautiful.
Same color scheme. All right, folks, we'll join up with you when we get into the field. Combine dry corn here. Back last year I rebuilt the tailgate on this.
Year before.
Year before?
Yeah. Got your sticker on there.
Yeah. So, this gate that was on here, this knife gate was junk that was on here, and we ended up redoing that. And we got a couple of bars that come down in here that lock the gate, and we pull them out when we're doing haylage and or corn silage. But she didn't get to do much corn silage this year, Timothy. Oh well, it happens. Well, we'll join back up here once we get into the field. We've got the sun coming out, and we should be able to get right into it. It was kind of nice that it rained, able to get that silo leveled off. I wasn't really looking forward to that job because it's been a couple days since we filled it, and usually the freaking corn is hotter than hell. That was nice up in there. So
But it's not that cold out. Usually this time of year when you're doing that, it's a lot cooler.
yeah. Well, that's gonna do her. Well, we are working on getting this field opened up. There's about 120 acres or so right on this farm that we're doing. This corn here is going over to Genoa Commodities. This is all dry corn. The silo that we just got done filling, that silo loader, we put that up just a week ago today, and then of course you've seen us leveling it off and lowering it. This is what this field here looks like. The different colors of this map here are the different varieties that are planted in this field. There's actually 3, there's 4 different varieties of corn planted in this field. We've got Sarah moving right here, and we are this blue dot. The combine does not have JD Link, so therefore we cannot see the machine on the page doing any work like we're seeing with the 7290. So you can see Sarah right there. She's moving along at 6.6 miles an hour, and she's headed out towards the road to dump a grain buggy load onto one of the trucks that is right on the side of the road here. So, like I was saying, this is one of the most oddly shaped fields you've ever seen, and it is a bit of a mongrel, if you will, doing any kind of field work in it. When we chop this field, you can never tell when you're driving truck where the chopper is, and sometimes it's hard to tell how to get back out of the field. So we're just gonna keep at it here. The sun is starting to go down. Like I said, we're working on getting our way around the outside of this field. We planted this with both the 16 row and the 6 row planter. And when we were planting this field is when we had the second Freightliner truck was delivered, and ISX Cummins 565, he's got a YouTube channel. He ended up delivering both trucks, and he actually delivered the second truck. When we were planting this field, he ended up stopping over to say hello. He rode around the planter with me for quite a while, and I think he did a video on it as well. We did one as well, I think, from back then. So where we are in this field now actually borders up next to the Hudson farm. So we're not too far away from the Hudson farm, which is on Monroe Road. You can kind of almost see the edge of the fields through the woods there. So we're just gonna keep at it here. The sun is starting to go down rather quickly, and it's getting a little dark, and these GoPro cameras don't do all that well with a lack of light. So I'm having to jump from one road to the other because of how I had to combine that first time around the field here. Oh, we got a couple of deer that we've spooked out of the corn. So we are just about ready to turn our field lights on. Now we're working on this side hill. I slid a little bit earlier. That's why we are not taking 6 rows. I slid down from the 2 over there. And we didn't slide that time. So now we're back to taking 6 rows on the big 6-row head here. So that's gonna do her, folks. I want to thank you for watching, and we'll catch you at the next one. We'll try to get a video going in Genoa Commodities at some point here with maybe the Aulick trailer, if I can manage to take a load into Genoa myself with that trailer. We'll try to see if we can't make that happen. So that's gonna do it, folks. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you at the next one.